Hey YouTube, this is Yirmiyahu Weeps. I just woke up. I know it's been a few days since I've made a video. Been a while. I like making raw videos. I like watching raw videos. To me, they're more interesting. The videos that aren't quite as carefully planned, a little more raw, spontaneous, they're more interesting to me. Nothing against the ones that, put a lot of planning into it. There's an appreciation for those too, but the videos that are very interesting to me are the ones that are very spontaneous and that you don't know exactly what to expect. Some of my videos, I don't feel like are really that way, so I apologize if they're boring to you, but anyways, I just woke up. I am going to tell you about a dream that I had this morning that I would tell somebody else and share it with, but I have no one else to tell. Oh, man. Okay. Let me see if I can remember the dream. I can remember what happened last before I woke up. I'm trying to go back in the dream. I was with a group of kids, and when I say kids, I mean like maybe college age, high school, college age, somewhere around there, younger adult, something like that. And we were in like a big room, I think, like a high school classroom, like the kind of size of a music room. It's a little bigger, not just a regular classroom. It might have been a regular classroom size. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, let me see if I can remember. There were a number of kids, and we were looking at scripture, at the Bible, at the writings, and I was trying to tell the kids something, and a number of them, some of them weren't really listening. They were just kind of talking, doing whatever. Finally, most of them quieted down, and I started to tell them. And I was saying, there's so much we don't know about Scripture. How many... Somebody tell me what chapter they have memorized. And nobody was, saying anything. There was one kid... And I was saying, there's so much we don't know. We need to figure this out. There was one kid who was playing the piano, and I think a girl was standing there talking with him. He was talking to this girl and playing the piano and blowing me off. So I went over to him, and I was telling him that he needed to listen. He needed to quit. And I told him a couple times, and he was ignoring me. And I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I don't know if I pulled him off the piano and was telling him he needed to stop, and I think he hit me a couple times, and I kind of pulled him close, and I had his finger kind of held like this, and I'm trying to remember exactly what I said in this dream. It was so interesting. I was telling him he needed to stop, and if he didn't stop, I was gonna bite his finger off. And I was saying, do you really want that? Do you really want me to do that? And as I was, at this point, I think that's when I was starting to wake up. And as I was starting to wake up, the dream finished. And in the dream, I'm trying to remember exactly how this went. I think he kept on disrespecting me. So I knocked him to the floor, hit him pretty hard. and everybody in the room was stunned. He was definitely stunned, couldn't believe I had done it, and he was not getting up anytime soon. And I proceeded to tell everyone. I basically gave them an object lesson. That was a Bible, a scripture study lesson. And I told them how the verse where Yeshua says, turn the other cheek, everybody's heard that. If someone strikes you on, is that the verse I'm trying to remember? I think it is. It's a verse, it's an idiom, from my understanding. It's an idiom, and it means do everything possible to avoid hostilities and to avoid basically things not working right in relations between people. If somebody's being rude or mean or malevolent to you or whatever, you do everything possible to make the situation harmonious, to make it peaceful. But there comes a point, and I was thinking about this as I was waking up, there comes a point where you've done everything that you can, that you know to do, and you can't do any more, and you have to, like in this dream, my options were to keep on being disrespected, which was not an option, or to stop him. And I was telling him that it would be worse if I stopped him by biting his finger off than, I mean, I know that's crazy and extreme, but that's the dream, than some other way. And in fact, the way I chose was to knock him to the ground, to hit him to the ground, instead of biting his finger off. So he helped me give the object lesson in the Bible study, and to making my point of how there's a lot in Scripture we don't know, and how I there may come a point in time where that's more crucial, where it's very serious that we do know. Because now the reality that I've seen with a lot of people a lot of times is that it's just kind of, it's almost like a pastime. It's not a major concern to know and understand the writings, the message that the Almighty's given us. But I think there may come a point in time where understanding it is more a matter of life and death. I know that it's actually happened to me in my life already, and I'm sure it's happened to other people too, where I don't feel comfortable sharing that. I'm not gonna, well, I'll share it a little bit. When I had no, I'm not going to share it. Anyways, sorry, but it's not something that I'm willing to share with the whole world. Yeah, so that was my dream. It was very odd, very interesting, and there was layers to it. There was further understanding that I have of it that is personal, and that goes into how my life is now. But to try and share that with you would be really long, because I'd have to give you all the background, and that would take just way too long, so I can't. But I thought maybe you'd be interested. I thought it was worthwhile. Definitely worthwhile. And I thought it'd be fun to make a video right after I woke up. I haven't done that before. Get a kick out of it. an odd reality we live in. Anyways. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my dream. Hope you've enjoyed my waking up. Oh, I'm waking up early too. I'm not going to tell you what time it is. You'll be jealous. That's all. Hope you get something out of this. I haven't made a video in a while because I've been feeling so sick, but hopefully sometime in the relatively near future I will make another one. So, have a good life. Thank you. And goodbye.